Konbanwa, everyone. Today, you see that? You see that? You see that? Yeah, we're gonna be working on that again. Today, I got a water pump. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun. For one, I can't even take the water pump off of this right now because where's my phone? I want to lower the volume because I can't really have music playing in my videos. Anyways, so right here, what I have attached to this vice grip is called a steering pump. That steering pump has to come off in order for me to go ahead and access the water pump. Blah, 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 blah. I can't take it off because this pulley is in the way of two bolts that need to come off in order to take off the steering pump. What I'm going to end up doing is, well, what I have had already on is this vice grip right there. Yar. I already explained that, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just take that off. So, this is actually easier than I thought. This bolt is not as tight as I expected it to be. I just put the vice grip on the pulley, locked it up with that bolt, and boom, comes off. Right, I brought the Flexi Boy in here to go ahead and grab onto the ting like this, and boom, look at that. Oh yeah, Flexi Boy to the ween. Oh yeah, now that's hand tight. I can get my slippery fingers in there and lose the bolt. Get this stupid ring out of here. Well, I guess that works. So now we have access to both of these bolts. One, you can come out, don't be shy. And two, which is a little bit rounded off, but that's perfectly fine. I don't care about this, I'm gonna get rid of this. Alright, so this bolt is rounded off, so I'm gonna end up using a strip bolt nut thing, whatever this is, and take it off. So, in order to do that, yeah, get a wrench, and then we go in here, get it on the bolt, and break it loose. Just like that. And voila! My rounded off bolt is now off, and now this stupid little pump can finally come off, and we can access and get to the pump itself. In order to take this off, you just, kind of wiggle it off. But yeah, see that, guys? A bolt is not supposed to look like that anymore. That's pretty rounded off. So yeah, the lock bolt stuck bolt thing to the win. For the win. Okay, out with the pump. Look at that, very disgusting, very nasty. Look at that, it doesn't work anymore. It leaks a lot of coolant. Get out of here. I mean, sorry, not coolant. Power steering fluid. Let me go ahead and take these bolts out and continue. Where's my rag? Gotta wipe it the hands like a fly. Gotta wipe it. You guys are so zoomed in. Oh, I thought you guys were zoomed in like crazy. Look everyone, I'm getting this off. There's a hair in that? Ew. Get off! Disgusting. Anyways, bracket is now gonna come off. Look at that. Oh, that is heavy. So yeah. BOO, bracket officially off. That is caked. God damn. That is disgusting. I need to show you guys this. Look at this. Hold on, let me put pause on this real quick. Pause on the move. And move the camera to a desirable angle. And look at that. Disgusting. Oh, you guys can't even see still. And you guys are looking too high. Let me turn my flashlight on the phone. Show you guys this. That is gross. Looks like a sewer in there. I got a brush. Look at that. You guys are zoomed in still. Zoom out. I got a brush. Yeah. And not really brake clean, but it's carb clean. And some more actual spray clean. So let's go ahead and spray this and fumigate myself in here. Alright, anyways.
Rightio. Here's the water pump. I got a light on my head. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna skip the step of taking the fan off. And oh hey, look, a washer. Nice. So I'm gonna skip the step of taking off the radiator fan, this guy right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just take off these 10s that are onto the water pump pulley itself. But first, I need to loosen the alternator, which is a bolt right here and a bolt on the bottom. But first, I guess I can take. Yeah, let's just go ahead and loosen this. So let's loosen the alternator that way. No, because I still need to take the water pump off, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. So, I mean the bracket. So I'm going to take this bracket fully off, meaning a 12 and a 12 on that side over there. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take this off and be right back. So, sprayed some foam on there. Nice and cleaning, I think. Should be doing the job right. And I'm gonna go ahead and brush all that off in a bit and take the alternator bracket off to go ahead and move the alternator in to take this belt off. And like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and take those 10s off, take the radiator fan off, and yeah. So let's go ahead and continue doing this. Catch you guys when I finish cleaning that. You guys ready for this? Pow! Yeah, that's the best it's gonna get, unfortunately. But anyways, radiator's loose, belt is kind of already ready to come off. So let's go ahead and get those 10s off and take this fan off. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and take it off. You guys can watch, I guess. Let's get a 10 and fit that on there. One is loose. Another one is loose. Third one is loose. And fourth one is loose. So for this guy, I'm gonna just hold it with my hand and break it loose. So just like that, all 4 of these little bolts are loosened. And now I can take all these off and access my water pump belt. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this fan off like that and fadangle it through the top. Radiator fan, nice and gooped up in a lot of stiff. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with some degreaser. Like that. I don't know if I should be spraying that. It's okay. Yeah, this thing looks like it's been through Christmas more than we have. Serpentine belt off. Looks good. Just needs a little clean for now. That can chill over there. Off. Look at that. And this can be sprayed too. There you go. Oh yeah. I don't know how much of this I should be using. Everything is being cleaned. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to drain the radiator really quick and drain everything. So let's go ahead and get to the bottom and find like a plug or something. So I'm gonna close this. Ow. Or, well, not really close because there's that hole in the seat up. So let's go down here. Touch your head down. You guys have a good view. Better have a good view. Pro with me down here as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to find a plug or something to pull so I can drain the radiator. Whoa, what is this? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it. That's the AC. So that means that there is no plug for the radiator. So, what does that specifically mean? I don't know, and I don't think you guys can hear me, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect this. Oh, I turned it off. Alright, so we're currently under the van.
I know I was talking to myself the whole time. As you guys can see down here, this is the AC. Two little cooling vent, whatever the things are, these radiator looking things. Compressor, blah blah blah. This is not the radiator core, which I'm assuming is this. So, oh yeah, this is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this line right here and drain. I'm assuming the radiator. I hope that's the radiator, and I hope that's the heater core. So yeah, let's go ahead and disconnect that.
Yeah, that's coolant. That tastes deliciously like coolant.
Alright, now that I got my Breaking Bad gloves on, I can go ahead and take this bracket off with a 12, not a 10. It's a 12. So, off you go. 12. Yeah, go in here. Find the bolt. If it's not caked, it'd be easier to find, but since it is caked and full of grease, it's not easy to find. Yeah. So then we continue taking this off, and then to get the stupid pump off. Leak all over the place. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys okay? Here, let me clean you guys off. There you go. Nice and clean now. Loose. Why is it not coming out? Oh, I need to show you guys this. Can you see that? This thing is massive. It's gotta be at least like... Damn, why is it so long? Look at this. This is like half of my hand right there. I'm gonna go give this to my dad so he can clean it really quick. Father! Right there, yeah.
Look at that.
Nice. Looks brand new. Look at that.
Yeah, the inside's still kind of gunky, but
That's fine.
it's
You can't even see the inside. Nice and clean. Thanks, Father. Alright, so now we can go ahead and start to take the water pump off now that the radiator's fully done draining down there. And take the thermostat out and replace that too. So those look like they could be 12s. So let's go ahead and get the 12 socket. Get in here and remove. On the bottom, which I need to access, but I need to move this cable without breaking it. So I'm gonna place it over here so it can stop getting in the way. And right here, boom, just like that. So yeah, now that I have these bolts loosened, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one on the bottom, which is down here. How can I see? I can't see. I am blind. Can't see through metal. And boom. Water pump is officially unbolted. Is it coming off yet? Not yet, because it's kind of just on there. Rightio. So I just got the camera fully greased up and disgusting. Now I wanted to wait on the water pump and take the thermostat out. So in order to do that, take this little bolt or screw off here, pull the hose off, and there's 2 bolts, one on the top, one on the bottom, both 12s. Go ahead and access that and take that off. That's the point, like this. Boom. Oh yeah, no coolant, nice. Take this out of the way. I said out of the way. This water pump off now. Okay, I guess not. I need a flathead. Water pump off. Oh yeah, good thing I moved that. my god! Wow. It's a good thing I put that right there. Disgusting, look at that. It's all gross. It looks like a sewer something. Fun. What? Wow. Okay, there was no gasket. Cool. So, alright, you guys can see this, right? Obviously, because you guys are right there. Cool. So I put you guys on the tripod now. Now you guys can go ahead and see the radiator neck. Yay! The thermostat neck, I mean. Yay! Here I got Long John Silver. And put it on a 12. And reach in here. Get on there. And break this mother sucker off. I don't really need the Long John Silver on there, so I'm gonna take that off of there and replace and put this guy on here and put it on the off. Boom. Oh, it smells like fish. Anyways, get that guy off. Get the new guy. Where's the new guy? Here's the new guy. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh no. That's not good. Okay. Alright, everything is now disconnected. On here. Like that. Just like that. And now for the bottom one, which requires Long John Silver with nice clean hands. Alternator as well. I can't believe it started smoking. I hope it's okay. I really hope it's okay. Let's go ahead and get in here and start scrubbing and wiping. Wiping and scrubbing and scrubbing and wiping. You know, wipe the cream and stir for nice and tight. Not slicing my hose, but it's on there. Let's clean these up before we touch the new water pump. Alright, so here I have the new water pump. What I'm going to do is get these vice grips kind of ready to grab onto this so I can tighten it on, if that makes sense. And Loctite. So Loctite is over here. I lied, it's down here somewhere. There we go. Alright, so the water pump is now tightened up and ready to go in. Let's go ahead and go on inside and put this in, shall we? Alright, so sorry about the orange light. I have a light above me which is orange, unfortunately. But I ended up cleaning everything out. So let's go ahead and set the gasket and place this in. But we need gasket maker. Boom, 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 boom. Goop it up right there. Gasket. Oh, I just dropped the water pump. Gasket goes this way. So no, it does not go this way. It goes this way, like that. Place this over here. Place it over everything, like that. Boom. Gasket is on, and I put some gasket sealer stuff on here, and we're done with the water pump. What? Pow! Look at that, water pump is on. So now I need the bolts. Oh shit. And boom shakalaka. There you go. Water pump's in. Looks good. And it attaches to alternator on this side, on the other end. But for that to happen, I need the 14 that I brought, and I got confused about as to why it wasn't fitting into the water pump. That goes in there, and it's a very long bolt, so we're going to be here for a while tightening this in. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put the pulley back on. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I move you guys in a different position. Alright, I don't know how good the view is right there, but it should be better than what it was before. Over guys at least a little bit further over, like that, and you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So, right here, I have... Shit, are these too long? Hold on. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I have to put the radiator fan on. Wow. I was stressing so bad right now. For no reason. Because in order to put that on, we have to put the radiator fan in. Alright. I blame you guys for not telling me what I was doing wrong. You guys didn't tell me that I had to put the belt on. Yeah, I blame you guys for that. And something is poking me, and that is very annoying. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. It was a part of a wire. Anyways, I have to take the fan clutch and the fan off, because, you know, can't really get a belt over the whole radiator fan. And if you can, then you're a fucking god. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's perfectly fine. I knew that. I knew that from the start. I told you guys are the idiots, not me. Just kidding, I love you guys. Alright, everything is tightened down. Now I can go ahead and tighten this guy down with the, is that touching? That's not touching. Good. Tighten this guy down, which is my alternator. And tighten it down as best as I can by pulling it and getting that little socket in there, or I mean bolt in there nice and tight. So let's go ahead and do that by pulling. And actually, I'm an idiot again, so let's just do that and pull the whole alternator with this. If, you know, the reservoir lets me. It's not tight enough. A little bit more. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. There we go. Nice and tight. Has some tension. The clutch is in. Bolts are bolted. Water pump in. Now we can go ahead and start filling it with fluid. Fluids. Fluidity. Alright. I got a funnel. So now, oh, that's right. I have to go on the other side and plug up the the radiator. Right here, because right here is the drain plug. I have to take it back up in order to put coolant back in here. So let's tighten that back up fully, like that. Yeah, there we go, nice and tight, hand tight, and my coolant's coming out. So now I come out, and I lose my headlamp. Where's my headlamp? Oh, there it is. Alright, we come over here, and we start adding fluid. You guys can see the whole world. Let me show you the world. Whoa, God. Okay. Alright. That's fine. I got bubbles in there. Chug it, I guess. Damn, what are you, thirsty? It's totally not like I drained all the coolant out of you. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Fill her up, right? Fill her up. I'm gonna have to turn my van on in order to flush the freaking coolant through, which is fine. I just hope I didn't mess my alternator up doing that cleaning that I did. I go down there and check for leaks. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna go down there and check for leaks right now. After I do this. keep doing it. What the hell's wrong with me? Wow, I'm really messy with this, aren't I? Alright, so now we start the van and begin the flush and pump and whatever process it needs to do and get the bubbles out and not overheat the engine. So... Oh! Okay. Get in there. Get down. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh. One more flush. I'll update when this is done. That is getting hot. That is steaming. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Look at that. Nice and bubbly. Nice and hot. Alright, so this is all done. Finished up the water pump. Look at how pretty that looks. Nice and new. Did a full flush. Everything looks brand new in here, even though it's not. It's just clean, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and make it run for a little bit. Make sure it's cooling down the engine pretty good and keeping it at a good temperature. And yeah, also look for coolant leaks. So let's go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Alright, so this is the test. The ultimate test. The multiple. Let's go ahead and get her on. Go for a quick drive. Make sure it's dissipating? Heat well. Alright. So after driving, I'd probably say what is it from here to the house? Like 6 miles? Mm-hmm. After driving 6 miles, about to be another 6 back. I forget no power steering. It seems to be doing good. My oil pressure is also doing good. It's not fluctuating like it used to before. I guess we'll check back on the other 6 miles back to the house. So here we go back to the void of nothing. Alright, so I'd probably say it's been a couple of miles now. A lot of miles, because look at where my gas is at now to where it was before. I drove around downtown, I drove around Denver, not downtown, and well, it hasn't overheated, which is good. But there is a little issue that it has where it just likes to I don't know if it's heat soaking or something, but watch this. When I start accelerating, you hear that little sputter, right? I don't know what that is, but that only happens when I drive after a couple of miles and the engine is warm, you know? Yeah, I don't know what needs to be cleaned or fixed or something, but if you guys have any ideas, please drop it in the comments below. because I am out of ideas. I've cleaned the intake manifold, the throttle body, and well, minus the injectors, which I feel like might be the next thing to do. Because after it does this, it does tend to just stall, like just out completely, even while driving. I've been recommended to convert to carburetor, which is actually, it sounds like a very fun project, actually, I'm not gonna lie. And I have a little bit more kind of love for carburetors than with fuel injectors, just because of the Sambar and the Suzuki Every, the little van that I had. But the Cappuccino used to do this too, but that one was turboed, so I don't know if it's the same issue. It's heat soaking, it's doing something, I don't know. But like I said, leave a comment in the comment section, and please help a brother out, because I have no idea what's going on. Aside from that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and consider, liking and subscribing, and just, yeah. So I will catch you guys in the next video of whatever I do next. I might go to a junkyard and get some coils for the rear and figure out how to work torsion springs. So that should be fun. So yeah, go ahead and catch you guys in the next one, and ciao. Love you guys. Bye bye.